Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Simply Me, Toya B, and I'm back with another video. Y'all, today is Sunday and I had a taste for some good old homemade red beans and rice. So that's exactly what I'm gonna make today. So to make this, I will be using some light red kidney beans. It's 2 pounds of these that I have been soaking overnight. I'll be using some garlic, 2 habanero peppers for spice, green bell pepper, onion. I have some pork sausage back here. I have Jimmy Dean and I have Great Value, which is Jimmy Dean's cousin, but they both taste the same to me. I have some celery that I'll be cutting up, some tomato sauce. I won't be using this whole jar. I also have some smoked sausage. I have the Hillshire Farm and Hillshire Farm's cousin Kroger back here. The seasonings I'll be using are some bay leaves, seasoned salt, onion powder, Italian seasoning, cayenne pepper, ground black pepper, some chicken bouillon, garlic powder, Creole seasoning, parsley flakes, and I have some rice back here as well. So those are my ingredients, y'all. So if you want to know how I make these good old spicy red beans and rice, stay tuned. So I transferred the beans into a strainer and I'm just rinsing them off to get all that dirty water off that it's been soaking in. And I also like to look through, y'all, my hands are clean, and get out any pieces that just don't look right to me. Some are burnt looking, these look pretty good though. So I have my stock pot here and I have about 2 quarts of water that have been boiling, and I'm gonna add the beans to this water. So I'm just gonna let this come back to a boil. And then while that's doing its thing, I can work on chopping up my vegetables and getting everything else together. So I have my sausages here, and you gotta cook it. You don't wanna just throw it off in your pot raw. So I'm gonna fry both packs of the sausage here, and then I'm gonna drain off the grease and put it in the pot of beans. Y'all don't put no raw meat up in there. I mean, you can if you want to. It's your business, but I would suggest you cook it separately, please. Okay, so that's 1 and that's 2. Yeah, I'm cooking in my new pots again. I like them so far. You don't always have to spend so much money on everything. Yeah, dig? Let me wash my hands. So I have this thing I bought from Walmart. I don't know what it's called, but it is so good. I'm using it to ground up meat like this to make it small. You can use a spatula if you want to. You can do what you want to do because it's your kitchen, but I like this little thing. You see how I just do this to get it chopped up? Yes, ma'am. That's what we do. So we're just gonna let that cook. Until it's crumbled up and cooked, so that we can pour it off in the beans. So this will probably take about 5 or 10 minutes to cook, so I won't bore y'all, but I'll be back to show y'all progress. This meat is done, so what I'm gonna do is take it to my strainer so I can get some of this grease off of here. So while the ground sausage is draining, I'm gonna go ahead and cook the smoked sausage. I cut those up off camera, but I like to brown my smoked sausage before just putting them in the pot of beans as well. Matter of fact, I like them not burnt, but a little black in some places, to be honest. And I ended up cutting up just 2.5 packs because we can use a piece of that meat for something else for another day. Food is scarce out here, and we got to be wise. All right, so I'm gonna let this cook, and I will come back and show you what it's looking like. So this sausage has been cooking for about, 8 minutes on medium heat. This is what they're looking like. Kind of burnt. Some of them are a little burnt, some of them are not. But this is how I like them to look, so I'm gonna remove these from the heat and try to get some of this grease off of these as well. So I was gonna cut up the vegetables on camera by hand, but I didn't feel like it, y'all. So I used my chopper. So here are the 2 chopped habaneros, the celery. That's about 3.5 celery stalks. That's a whole green bell pepper. And this is about a half of an onion. That onion was too big, so I didn't need that. And this here is the jarred garlic, and it's about 1.5 tablespoons. Y'all, for the sake of this video, I even measured out my seasonings. Man, that was hard. So I'm gonna do the best I can. This is what I have. So I have about 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of the onion powder, a teaspoon of the Italian seasoning, a teaspoon of the chicken bouillon, about 1.5 teaspoons of black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, a tablespoon of the parsley. And here I have my 2 bay leaves. I feel like I'm missing something, y'all. Oh, the Creole seasoning. So I got about 1 tablespoon of the Creole seasoning. So the ingredients that contain salt, like the seasoned salt and the Creole seasoning, I'm sorry for sniffing, y'all. This stuff, these spices make me sniff. So if the ingredients contain salt, I try to use less. So that's why I have more garlic powder and onion powder, because they don't have salt in them. Here, oh, and let me say one more thing. If it don't taste right, I'm adding more seasonings. That's why I don't like measuring my seasonings, because I'm gonna just add what I want to anyway. So I kind of feel like it's pointless, and it's just giving everybody wrong information if I'm going and add more stuff anyway. So, and here is my drained meat. Here are the smoked sausage and the what is it? The ground sausage? The smoked sausage and the ground sausage. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. And so I drained both, and I just put them into this same bowl, because guess what? This meat is about to go in the same pot. That's what we're about to do. So here goes my pot of boiling beans. It looks like a big old pot of bala, and it don't smell like anything but boiling beans. Okay, so they've been cooking for about 45 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and add everything to it, and we're gonna be done, y'all. So I'm putting in first my meat. Here's the ground, not ground, why I keep saying ground? The sausage and the smoked sausage, so both sausages pretty much. Put those in there. What do we have next? I'm gonna go in with the onion. Celery. Green bell pepper. My 2 habanero peppers. Garlic. And all my seasonings. And let me just stir everything around. And y'all know what? My husband, while he trying to be asleep upstairs, trying to sleep for work, because he works, you know, later on in the day. I hope he know that I'm not cooking for the rest of the week, or at least a few days. When you see this stock pot come out in this house, that means it probably ain't gonna be another meal for a minute. So, okay, well, at least 2 days, at least. he gonna have to eat off these. My youngest, he might eat too. He kind of picky, but he will eat these. And of course, my oldest son is in college, so he ain't here right now. Ooh, y'all almost forgot something. My tomato sauce. Let me see. I ain't gonna measure it out. I'm gonna just pour it until it look right. That's enough. Wait. Okay, that should be good. I almost forgot. So we're gonna stir that up. And we're gonna bring it back to a boil. And that's about it, y'all. So I'm gonna come back and periodically taste it just to make sure we're on the right path. But sometimes, y'all know where I mess up at? I'll keep adding seasonings as it's cooking. And I'm not giving everything time enough to, you know, let it do what it do. And then I go to adding and adding salt and adding this. And then at the end, it's too salty. So I'm gonna just let this cook on low for probably about 2 hours. And then I'll come back and let y'all know what we're working with, okay? Y'all, and let me come back in and say one more thing. Just because this is a stock pot, please remember to come in from time to time and stir your food. Because these things stick. It's been plenty of days I done came back thinking, you know, I could just throw my food in there and be okay and walk away. Yeah, you can walk away, but the food will stick to the bottom. And once this stuff sticks, it will have your whole pot of food just tasting burnt in some cases. There's been times where I had to throw away the whole pot and I was salty about it. All right, I just wanted to tell y'all that. All right, everybody. So while the beans are cooking, I decided to work on my side dishes. So we gonna be having some Jiffy cornbread, quality and value since 1930. If you know, you know. They ain't lying. Jiffy is the bomb, y'all. All right. And I also will be making some chicken legs. So I already went ahead and seasoned them. And I won't be showing on camera how I'm going to make these. But if you look at my chicken wing video, it's one of my first videos. And I think it's the party wing video. I used the same seasonings and I cooked the wings the same way that I will be cooking these legs. So same thing. So just check out my video, y'all. I figured since I'm not cooking for the next 2 or 3 days, I might as well make it worthwhile, right? Just make it stretch, huh? All right, y'all. If you know, you know. Yeah. All right, y'all. So we are back and the beans have been cooking for about 1 hour and 30 minutes. I know I said I would let them cook for 2 hours. Well, I think I said that, but I don't think that's going to be necessary. Because look, they about done. This is what they supposed to look like. I thought about mashing up some of the beans. You know how you mash up some beans on the side and then add them back to the pot to make them thicker, but I'm going to just leave it like this. Leave that like that. And then we got our chicken frying and our rice is boiling and the cornbread is on the stove. We in here today, y'all. We are in here. Y'all know what I did want to mention though? I did go back in and add some more seasonings because I just knew that was not going to be enough that I had in there. So I went back in and I added just a little white salt. I added a little bit more Creole seasoning. I added some more onion powder. I added a smidge of sugar, just regular sugar. And I added some, y'all don't laugh when I pronounce this, Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire, however you say it. Child, y'all know what I'm saying, that W sauce, okay? So those are the things I did add, and probably a little bit more cayenne pepper, maybe, okay? So that's it. I didn't want to keep y'all in the dark. All right, so next I'm gonna go ahead and get everything plated, and I'll come back and let you all know how it looks. I am plating the red beans and rice here. Look at that, y'all. We got to get a little bit of everything. One more scoop. And voila. Red beans and rice, cornbread, and some fried chicken. All right, y'all, so this is the finished product. This is hubby's plate, of course. So I got my fried chicken here, the red beans and rice, and some cornbread. As always, if you like my content, I ask that you consider subscribing, liking, and sharing the video, and drop a comment or two. That would make my day, y'all. So until next time, peace and blessings. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Signing off, simply me, Toya B. All right, y'all.